Hello everyone, I'm at the Dorval Arena today for the Montreal Train Show. So this is the Montreal Train Expo. Just going to give you a bird's eye view, and then we'll go in and do some more close-ups of trains running. So lots of older model railroads, old gauge tin plate, some really nice antiques. It also have a section of stuff to give away, which is really cool. So this one, a smaller model railroad with three levels of track. That's kind of cool. And then this was G-gauge. These were big. And that was a nice seaboard train. Very nice to see. Next section is also with some older old gauge layout. Lots of nice antiques that are really busy. This traction model makes a nice use of mirrors. It makes the layout look twice as good. So that's a very nice display. Very nice, I thought.
Same with me. Twice I went there. Once at one.
And this was Thomas leading the trains.
But those are all over Europe.
And another old gauge tin plate. Another nice model railroad. It's really nice to work on your own layout. It's nice to see other people. You always get ideas. I have them on VIP, a nature scale, just like this guy. And this is the Harry Potter thing. Complete with castle and everything. This was somebody doing some operations, and there's also a train running around. That was a big modular layout. Very nice to see. So that's a long train. N-scale gives you that. I also took the same layout but from a distance, just to show you how small N-scale can be. So that train is running, it's at the other end of the layout, and it's coming slowly. It just shows you that N-scale compared to HO or old gauge is very small, it's still very tiny. I'm always amazed at how many N-scale engines are available. And there's still more to get. I was looking at Atlas, they have some new engines on the way. And BLI has got the Pennsylvania 482 on the way. That's going to be nice. And some more G-gauge. This one's on 2 levels. There wasn't any trains running on here, but I like the guys seeing. It's a little bit on the busy side, but it's a good busy. There was lots of stuff to sell. On every gauge you can think of, they had something. There was, of course, a lot of HO. I guess most people are into HO. So that's good. Nice steam engine. Lots of nice displays. There was also a bunch of cars for sale. I ended up only buying trains or everything. It's nice to see that's available. Some of these were older, and some of these were newer. There was a couple of people that had DCC engines. I guess DCC is not exactly new anymore. But gives you a chance to maybe get a good deal on something. Some of the tables, everything was really expensive, but I didn't really want to buy anything. I was going to maybe get a bunch of older smashed up freight cars like I did last year. There wasn't anything, but I found some. I still find some good bargains.
Yeah, kind of.
There's some nice Atlas stuff. So this is in Montreal, so there was lots of CN and CP stuff available. Most of the guys model the CN or CP. I don't know if that's a Tyco or not. But yeah, lots of CN and CP was around. I don't know if you've ever been to Montreal, but this was pretty close to the Turcotte Yards. What used to be the Turcotte Yards and the MLW factory. I don't know if you guys are into alcohols, but the Canadian version of alcohols was made at that factory that was actually close by to where we were having the show. The Stone's Throw.
No, it's T-gauge.
This is TT gauge. I just thought it was amazing to make to show you guys. I'm backing up so you can see what TT gauge looks like next to people. It is tiny.
No, it's a.
Really
It's actually a
very
Japanese
small.
company. But T-gauge, this
It's
company
very
is
interesting
actually
how tiny that was. Something you don't see every day.
they're the one that.
So what did I buy? I didn't really want to buy anything unless something was super cheap. I was maybe looking to get some nice freight cars. I was open to suggestions. Anyways, this is what I found. So I found this, one of the nice Berkshires for $80 Canadian. That's about $60 American. So it's the Pierre Marquette 1239, and the guy told me it was new. The packaging sure looks nice. Packaging looks very nice. And let's have a look at this engine. This is one of my favorite packaging that companies have made over the year. So if you live in California, this causes cancer. And then everywhere else, we're not too worried about that. We're just more happy to get trains. So yeah, let's take a look at that. Looks to be in decent shape now. I don't know them enough to tell you something's missing or something's broken, but it looks really very good. Now, I've never had to take these engines apart. They have always ran very well for me. They have a little bit of green paint in the back there. Let me change my light position a little bit. Yeah, they have green paint in the cab, which I always thought was a nice touch. And then the side of it, everything looks good. Except there's supposed to be a little pin like that. So some of the detail parts are missing. But it still looks like it's got a lot of details. I wouldn't say it's in new condition, but I would say that it looks like it's gonna run. So yeah, one of the holsters like that is missing. I'll look in the box. Maybe it's in there. Now take a good look. You never know. I'm gonna get rid of this $80 sign there. I won't be needing that anymore. We'll take a look at the tender as well. Tender seems to be in decent shape also. Now this tender picks up electricity, so it's super nice to have. And the drawbar, which brings electricity to the tender. looks to be in good shape as well. So that is all good news. Seems to have a little bit of dust. So not quite new, but everything's in usable condition. So that was definitely a good purchase. Also at the same table, this gentleman had some F units. And these are the old style, which is non-DCC compatible, which were painted black. Probably they were undecorated and painted black. So this engine's missing all the windows, so there's nothing to hold it to the chassis. This is the old style, which is not DCC compatible, but $25 Canadian is $18 US. So for about the price of a freight car, I got a nice F unit. It's got both horns, but all the windows are missing. But I still think, when I looked at it, I said this begs for a Pen Central paint. And it still has its clip and the little front coupler. Although the clip is broken, it's missing a part here. But I think I can fix it, and 100% it's worth fixing, so I got it right away. He also had some B units. But also missing this part here for the front coupler. But he also had some B units, so this is worth saving 100%. I have been buying a lot of B units lately. I'm going to switch the foam insulation around because I know it should go that way. Switch that around, put that back. That'll be a future episode when I fix this up, so probably another Pen Central paint. That was a really good purchase, and I got the B units. I got 2 B units for about the same price, so $18 American. Same thing, the B units, they were painted. Says F7 on the box, but really it's an F3. Still really cool. So that's painted black. So it really begs for a Pen Central paint, but everything's there. Looks new. Even has its porthole windows, so the body stays in place, which is cool. Yeah, I think these are F3s, maybe F7s. And then this one too, another B unit, same thing. Paint, undecorated, painted black, needs a Pen Central paint, but everything's there. So that was a good purchase. I went to have a look at the other tables. There wasn't a ton of N scale. So I still had some money, went back to the table where I bought these 4 other engines, and I bought this one, cute little RS11. So this is a custom paint. Not the most amazing custom paint, but not the worst either. It's okay, but I mean, such a sweet RS11. I just couldn't leave it. Actually, it's not that bad, the paint job. And then this is also very old, so not DCC compatible, but it's compatible with the trains, the other trains that I have. So that is great. It's missing its horn also, but it does not look worn out, so that should be a good runner. So that's about it for this video, but I am gonna want to go test out this Berkshire just to see what we've got. So now it's time to run some trains. All the other ones that I have are really good runners. This one, there's something obviously very wrong with it. So I'm gonna remove the cover, the first cover under here, just to have a look, because there seems to be some dirt on the drive rods. So we'll have a look at that real quick here. So yeah, far from new, and also these should be free to move, and they're very tight. So I'm gonna have to explore what's under here just to see. And also all the detail on the top of the engine is very fragile. So that is one of those things, when you buy stuff from the show, without the ability to test it right there, you are always taking a chance. Even this should not be very tight. Let me just play with it off camera for a second. Actually, doesn't look that bad. It just seems to be needing to be timed or quartered. Doesn't seem to be that bad. So all this one's nice and loose now. This one's a little tight yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean all this fuzz here around the rods. I'm gonna take my time, clean that up, and then just make sure everything's lined up properly. Should come back to life. I'll just put a drop of oil on each driver, since I have it in my hands. And that should help. I think I got it now. It was the number 3 driver, the main driver. It was out of quarter. So now it's running good on the bench. Let's get back to the track. Oh yeah, huge difference. Oh yeah, these are good runners, and good power pickup. And check this out, they have a reversing headlight. So that's really neat. Let's just throw a train together and see how it does. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly had fun making it for you. See you soon.